Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we will continue to explore within the death zone and discuss more strategies that could kill stones of our opponents. Let's get to it. In the first problem, we look at a seemingly alive shape where those two black stones are captured by those white stones, and this group of white stones seems to be alive because there is totally space for two real eyes. However, it is very important to notice that black has some strategies that could kill this group of white stones, and we will look at it now. But firstly, let's look at some incorrect moves of this problem. Black firstly goes here in the first step, trying to destroy the real eyes for white. However, it is now very important for white to go at this position so that it captures those two black stones, and there seems to be a real eye on this corner too. Black goes here from this direction, and now white is able to go on the 1-1 point to try to capture this black stone, and black captures the white stone, and now we've come to this situation where we start a kou, which we've introduced before is 打劫. And now this problem becomes a kou problem, but in fact we have some strategies that could kill white using some other tactics that could kill white completely. And it's most important to go here at the first step. Now white wants to defend and fight back so that it must reduce black's liberties. If it goes otherwise, black will connect, and now white has only 2 liberties left, so that this group is dead. White reduces liberties on this side. Black goes here to destroy and destruct this territory and this real eye of white. If white goes here, black goes here, so that we can see there is only one large real eye for white. If white reduces liberties from this direction, black could also go here. And now if white connects, black makes an Atari, which is 打吃, and then goes here to reduce white's liberties. Now we've come to a situation where there is a specific concept that goes in with this shape called in Chinese 经济独立, and in English is 2 shortage of liberties of both sides, or more commonly referred to as the golden rooster standing on one leg. The second problem involves flaws for our opponents. So now we are white and our opponents is black. In this case, how can we save those 4 white stones? Well, we see a very severe mistake and flaw for black at here, so that in this way white is able to cut those 3 black stones. But before cutting, it must go through a series of strategies before attacking the flaw of black. The correct answer is by firstly connecting here. If black wants to further kill white, it must go here. And the third step is the most important one. White is able to jump here. If black wants to further destroy, it can go here. If it's going to go here, white can attack the flaw. If black attempts to connect from the outside, white is able to retreat so that those 4 black stones are dead in white's territory. You can see that thanks to this jump, white is able to extend its liberties, and now it is able to kill black in this case because black also came to a situation where there is shortage of liberties on both sides. It cannot go in here or in here right now. It must firstly connect, but white is one liberty ahead of black in this case, so that this step is actually the most important step. Let me show you. When black goes here, white goes here. This jump is the most important step in this problem, which leads to us the better solution. In this next problem, we've come to a typical case where the first step is the most essential way and step to solve this problem. So normally we would assume that in this situation, black goes first and it must go atari or 打吃 in Chinese, white first, and then we continue. And in this case, we see that white is being ataried into a very ugly shape. However, when black goes here to have an atari on white, white can actually go here from the inside to stop black and be alive in this corner, because we can see this is a typical shape of a living shape. So it is not correct to atari at the first place. Where would we go now, you ask? Well, the first step is the most important. It is to make a tiger mouth first, to try to attack and destroy the real eyes for white. If white now wants to live, it must go here. Black now ataris, and with the help of this stone, white is not able to make two real eyes on the corner anymore after going in here. So this time it must connect the two stones. And then black goes here, which forms a very typical shape of, yes, handle 5, which in Chinese is 刀疤五, which is a typical dead shape and only one large single real eye in this case. So this group of white stones is dead. In this problem, we've come across two important tactics and strategies that I've introduced in the last episode. The first one is in Chinese 点杀, and in English, killing by eye point displacement. And this is our first step in this problem. And the second is that we've introduced a typical case where white has a large living space and it seems to us that this group is alive, however, it isn't. So the first important step is going here to find the perfect spot to kill white. And secondly, if white continues to fight back, it must go here. Then black can use a strategy of reducing and attacking and going into white's living space by going here, which in English is called large knight's move. White blocks, black connects, and then if white wants to live, black goes here, and we formed a shape which in Chinese is called 盘脚趋四, and this is a typical dead shape in life and death problems. In this way, white is dead because black is able to attack first by placing an eye point placement, and secondly by attacking and going into white's large living space. The last problem that I'm going to introduce involves a typical case where white is able to kill this group of black stones in two ways. Let's think about this problem and see if you can come up with one of the ways that could kill this group of black stones. Okay, so one way to kill this group involves, again, the strategy of killing by eye placement. And the first step is going here. If black blocks, white continues to attack inside the corner so that we can see black is impossible to make two real eyes on this small corner, and it can only make one real eye. In this case, if black continues to extend its living space, white goes here first, and then black has to connect, and then white goes here, so that this is a typical dead shape. Yeah, here there is only one real eye for black. What if black attempts to go here at the first place? Then white connects back. There is only one real eye in this shape either. Therefore, this is the first way of attacking and killing this group of black stones. The second way involves a little strategy. White goes here. As we see, if white goes somewhere else, black can go here to survive, right? So if white goes here, black goes here, and now we see there are two real eyes for this group of black stones. Therefore, it is very important to know 敌之要点,我之要点, which in English is the key point for our opponents is also the key point for ourselves if we are going to kill a group of black stones or white stones. So in this case, it is very essential for white to go here at the first place. And then if black continues to fight back, white reduces the living space, and in this case, it is also dead because we see that this is a typical dead shape involving a large real eye but not two real eyes. If black goes here to connect, white also reduces its living space and goes here, which also forms a large real eye for black, but not two real eyes. In this case, black is also dead. So through those two ways of killing black, we can see that there are two methods and either of them is okay.